Director of the Kingston Parks and Recreation Department, Susan Woodworth, is Julie Thompson's guest. Next, on a closer look at Kingston.
Hi, today we're taking a closer look at the town of Kingston and specifically the Parks and Rec Department. And we luckily have Susan Woodworth, who is the director of the Parks and Rec. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.
Every couple of years, we have you back for an update. So it was 2 years ago that I interviewed you, and we did it via Zoom because we were just coming out of COVID. And at that time, you told me you had been with the rec department for 23 years. So now you've been with the rec department for 25 years.
That's correct.
And you still have a smile on your face, and you still love coming to work every day.
I do.
So what brought you up to that point? I mean, what did you do before the 25 years you've been with Kingston?
Sure. So I worked actually in the exercise science field for many years, and then I worked for Pilgrim Healthcare, which is now Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare, and I did marketing and wellness events and different programs and things like that, and worked with providers and some of our sales team to try to figure out different programs that would make our customer base healthy and things like that. And then
Natural.
So it kind of just fit in. And then I had kids, and my company was moving from Norwell we moved to Westwood, and then they were moving to Wellesley, and that was just a bit too far for me with the two little ones. So I found a great opportunity right in my hometown of Kingston, just a few miles away from where I live, and it just worked out fantastically that I've just been able to continue to be there all these years. I do really love it still.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
And you've seen an awful lot of changes.
Absolutely.
In the town, in the population, especially in Parks and Rec and what you can offer. So back in 2022, we talked about the Grays Beach Playground rebuilt,
right,
which is a big deal, and it had to be approved at town meeting, which it was.
Yes.
And it opened in 2023. So talk about that and how much of a oomph that was for the Parks and Rec Department.
Sure. No, it's great. That park that we have down there, Grays Beach Park, it's just phenomenal. It's a little park that has a beach, tennis courts, basketball courts, grass area. There's just a lot of everything in a small piece of property.
Yeah.
And the playground had been over 20 years old. It really just needed an opportunity to kind of be revamped. It wasn't as safe, and we needed to just look at some drainage issues. So it was a large project. We were able to address the drainage issues, and then the playground that we were able to build, it's kind of called the universal concept, which just provides an opportunity for accessibility, a little bit different accessibility, also provides an opportunity for families to play together. A lot of playgrounds have structures that are a little bit more challenging for us as adults to get through and actually participate with the kids. So this is a more open concept, so parents, grandparents, whoever, adults can just actually be part of the play, which is really, really nice. We added some music components, and just some great things.
Now, you have a lot of things in the summer, too. You have, like, bands, and you have movies, and you really make it a community event. Does that all go through your department?
It does. It does. Yeah. And that's kind of really what our mission statement is. It's building and enriching our community by working together. So that Grays Beach Park property just provides that opportunity. We do farmers markets where we actually don't run them, but we work with an organization. And then there is, like you mentioned, the movie nights, and then music nights, which again, we get to work with our local musicians, and it's really, really great opportunity for us all to be together.
Yeah, terrific. So there's an awful lot of different places and buildings and programs that you have. And if you go on the website, and you have your own website, your recreation department has its own website, and there's just tons of opportunities. I was like, okay, I could spend 3 hours just looking through what you offer. So you offer from kids all the way up to old people like me. What are some of your most popular programs?
So a lot of, like you said, it's really for everybody. We do multi-generational programs. We do adult programs. For the adults, it definitely would be pickleball. We have a big pickleball gathering. But we do some other programs. We do yoga. We do art programs for adults as well. So that just provides a lot of different opportunities for the adults to come together, also with the kids. Yeah. The kids programs, it just so many different programs. Again, art, sports. One of the big things we've been able to do in the last few years is partner with our elementary school and intermediate school, which is a huge asset for our parents, so they can stay after school and actually do the program right there without having to be transported somewhere else. So it's just a phenomenal
concept.
It is. In the last year or so, we worked with the intermediate school for many years, but the younger ones, it was just a little bit hard to manage. I always want to make sure that we have things in place if the program got canceled and parents were able to know, but we call it Beyond the Bell.
Yeah.
So a lot of teachers also get to see their students in a different environment, which is really nice for them. They get to engage with them in a little bit different ways, and that's been really a huge success as well.
Now, do you bring instructors or people that will facilitate this after school time?
It's actually the teachers.
Oh, the teachers
So the
do it.
teachers in the school, they partner with us. So the school has to authorize the use for the teachers to use their classroom or that location after school, and they're really creative. It's not school-related things necessarily. We have embroidery, we do crochet, there's a fashion club thing that the kids are doing, so little musical, they just do a phenomenal job, so it's just really, really nice.
Oh, that is fantastic. Okay. Has engagement would you say, overall increased or decreased over the past couple of years since we came out of the pandemic?
I think it's actually increased. You know, there was definitely a shift for a while, but I think in the last, I'd say, year or so, our numbers are just crazy. We've just offer over 400 to 500 programs a year with over 6,000 or 7,000 registrations, and that's just the programming part. And as you mentioned earlier, we also oversee Grays Beach Park, which has so much going on there, and then we also oversee a couple of athletic complex areas. So again, huge amount of activity there for not only our youth, but we have adults that play softball there and things like that. And so it's just been really incredible to see people continue to come together.
Now, is this mostly residents that take advantage of this, or do you allow people that don't live in Kingston to be part of the
We
programs?
do offer non-residency opportunity as well. We usually let Kingston residents register first, just because that's their money. Right.
Yep.
And then after a week or so, if registrations are still open, then we offer to non-residents as well for a little bit of an additional cost.
Okay, wow. Now, for the summer, I know summer was always a problem, not a problem, but it's a challenge for parents. Parents who continue to have to work. Now, you said you had the After the Bell program after school. What do you do for the whole summer as far as offering special things for kids that maybe the parents need them to go somewhere during the day?
Sure. So we offer a lot of one week long clinics. Those can be run anywhere from 9 to 3 or 9 to 12. So there's a multitude of those. We have a horsemanship program. We're doing a new thing about nature. So we just have so many programs. But our main program is called K-Rec Connect, and it runs Monday through Thursday. Either 8:30 to 11:30 is an option, or 8:30 to 4. So it really provides that opportunity maybe for working families that need a little bit more of a day. So we do a full day from 8:30 to 4 and a half day from 8:30 to 11:30. And that's for kindergarten through 8th grade. So it provides a wide opportunity. And we also run a preschool program, which is Monday through Thursday as well, for 3 to 6 year olds. So it's quite a big thing. And then on Fridays, we do what we call Freestyle Friday. We found a lot of times on Fridays, just a lot of people didn't show up. People go away for the weekend in the summer or that. So it provides people not to have to pay for a day that they may never join. So this gives people that if they want to do it, then they have that option to add that Friday back in.
To see the entirety of this interview, please visit the Local Scene Government Services YouTube page. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button before you go. We'll see you next time.